don't wait for the moment, I make it.
Hi, Dawn Dunn from East Coast Radio. I'm absolutely delighted to be here for the launch of the new ASICS Springbok jersey. As you guys know, everything about Springbok makes me deliriously happy. So I'm absolutely happy to be here. We're in the wonderful city of Cape Town, and I'm with two very phenomenal people, and they're going to tell me a little bit more about ASICS, and they're going to tell me a little bit more about why ASICS.
So my name is Yvette Pranger, and I'm the rugby apparel category manager at ASICS Europe.
Okay, you have my full attention.
So basically what I've done is I have managed the team through the process of creating the products, the apparel products.
Mm-hmm. When you say manage the team, what does that mean exactly?
So they were involved in the whole process from design. We did prototype testing on the Springboks themselves. Mm-hmm. So they were involved, and based on all this feedback, we could use that during the development of the products. But what the biggest difference is that we brought our technology in there, which is our ASICS motion dry technology, which means that the material is very breathable and quick drying.
How would the same jersey work in the southern hemisphere as well as the northern hemisphere? Because with our end of year tour, we play in Ireland and we play in Wales and we play in Twickenham, and sometimes there is snow while the boys are playing, and sometimes it's sleeting, and those are very difficult conditions to play under. And how does the same jersey, I'm assuming it's the same jersey?
Yes, it will be the same jersey.
Oh wow,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So how would the technology then work in those conditions?
So it will work. So basically the technology is coming from the inside to the outside. It's transporting the moisture to the outside of the fabric.
Right.
That's why the player feels dry and the jersey does not become very heavy.
Okay.
That is the biggest advantage of the shirt. We have tested it with 30 of the Springboks.
Wonderful.
Yes, last November in France. So you can imagine the temperature.
No, absolutely.
That was there, and the wind was incredible.
No, absolutely.
But they were very happy with the material and with the jersey itself.
Okay,
so
great.
I'm quite confident. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And how did the jersey affect scrummaging in any way? Does it help the Springboks when they scrum?
Well, what we found out is that every player, basically for every position, has a different need.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, that was very clear.
That's right.
And
yes.
one thing that the management said, you can't make everybody happy, but of course, we would love to do that.
Absolutely.
So what we brought into the fabric, which is also very new, is stretch in horizontal direction. So the player can choose themselves how they will wear it. Do they want to wear it really tight fitted, so they can't be grabbed, or do they need some fabric to get more grip, so they can choose themselves.
Oh, wonderful.
In vertical direction, it's not stretching at all, because that would be too easy for the opponent to grab them.
No, correct. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And that then leads into my next question, because obviously around the scrummaging, it's all about the bind, and it's about being able to bind. And if the jersey is obviously fitting snugly, it's going to be difficult to bind, which then means we will win the scrum, which is what it's all about. And in the past, we've seen jerseys being ripped off players. Not that it's a truly bad thing, but obviously it does disrupt play and distract some people. How have you managed to improve the jersey in that way?
Yeah, so the fabric...
Don't improve it too much, see?
I mean, I understood that it can always happen from somebody who's a true rugby player. Yeah. But of course you want to minimize the risk. Yes. So the fabric is a real rugby fabric. It's enormously strong. But the biggest risk, I think, is in the seams. So we have used a reinforcement tape in all of the seams. Yes. Okay. And that we tested in a laboratory to make sure that it's very strong, clear strength you are there measuring, and also on the players, of course, we could test that. Okay.
It's about summoning all my strength and staying focused in the moment. So when the time comes, I'm unstoppable.